Hi, I just arrived in Germany and I thought I want to share a scam with you that's been going on involving specifically properties owned by Germans, vacant lands in Southwest Florida. I'm talking about the Cape Coral to Fort Myers, Naples corridor. And here's how the scam works. Scammers that are primarily based out of Nigeria or some other country will identify properties that are owned by absentee owners, vacant lots that are owned by owners in Germany, and then they will impersonate that German person. They will contact real estate agents to take the listing. They will communicate via email and text message. They will have a German phone number. They will be sometimes set up on WhatsApp. And all of this is done with fake email addresses and phone numbers. As you know, you can get a phone number anywhere in the world for just a couple of bucks online. And then they put properties under contract and move forward towards closing, providing fraudulent documents. And we've seen a number of transactions come together and then fall apart when we caught them. So our company, Cloud Title, which is our title arm, has been identifying a number of these properties, and we don't identify them until we actually ask for documentation. Now, a couple of points. If a German citizen owns a property, a German citizen will have two forms of identification. They will have a passport and they will have an identity card, and in most cases also a driver's license. So if you get in touch with someone that purports to be a German and wants to list a property, make sure that you ask them for identity documentation. In other words, a passport and an ID card, and if they have a driver's license, also driver's license. Have them send that information to you, and if you're in doubt, have your attorney or title company or have Cloud Title. You can go to cloudtitle.com. Shameless short promotion here. You look at the documents and let you know if we think that there is a problem. And there are some telltale signs. And since I'm German, I will be able to tell you whether this is genuine or whether these are doctored. We had a transaction a couple of weeks ago where somebody literally grabbed a photo from the internet of a musician and had that photoshopped onto a passport. It was a very poor job, but at first glance it looked real. And we caught it, and we pushed further for additional information, then the person just up and went away. So again, be on the lookout for the scam. It involves vacant lots. These are usually inexpensive, $10, $15, $20,000 type properties, and owners that are Germans living in Germany. And so they're absentee owners, and they're going to contact you over the internet wanting you to list their property. And just as an aside, as a listing agent, it is your responsibility, and I talked about that in another video, to make sure that the seller that purports to own the property actually owns the property. And that just means not only verifying that Joe Schmo is the owner of the property, but that person that you're talking to actually is Joe Schmo. And this is more important than ever with vacant land type properties. So do not be afraid to ask your seller for some forms of identification. We've seen other scams where, tenants or squatters in vacant homes pretend to be the owners, talk to realtors to get them listed, trying to organize a cash deal, coming up with some sort of, weird structure for the transaction, and people get defrauded. I'm sure you heard the radio commercials and TV commercials about title fraud, and I'm not going to mention any companies that are, purporting to insure against it, and they're very questionable, but it is a huge issue. People's properties are stolen, and they can, of course, get them back through legal action, which takes money, but it's just a pain you don't want to go down. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, if you encountered anything, please share it with us. And feel free to leave some comments or direct message me directly. If you have a situation where you're not 100% sure, please direct message me and I'll be happy to help you. I don't care which broker you're with or which title company you're working with. This is about stopping these fraudsters in the track, and it's an up-and-coming fraud scheme that is beginning to gain steam in Southwest Florida. Hope you found this helpful. As always, my name is Thomas Hyman with Realty Partners, and this time I'm coming to you from Germany. Take care and have a wonderful day.